what? Process 1. Yes, process 1, please come. Get my CPU time and get executed. So, its burst time is how much actually? 8 seconds. I am executing this for 1 second, and at the first second I am getting to know there is another process that comes. Arrival time is 1 second. At time 1, another process comes. Its burst time is what? 4 seconds. So it is my job now to calculate the shortest remaining time first. The remaining time for this process that I am currently executing is 7 seconds. Totally it is 8 seconds. But right now it has got executed for 1 second. The remaining time is 7 seconds. But the new process that arrives at time 1 has job of time only 4 seconds, which is shortest. 4. So I will give time for this process. And I will execute for 1 second, another 1 second. I am moving through the Gantt chart now. I need time 2 now. Okay, at time 2, I can see there is another process that is coming. That is process 3. Arrival time is 2. And I will check now the currently executing process. What is the burst time? 4. It has already got executed for 1 second, from 1 to 2. Right? So now the time remaining for this job is 3 seconds. And for the new job, what is the burst time? 9 seconds. So which is the shortest?
3 seconds.
This one itself. So I will continue the execution of this process itself. At time 3, the time 3 will get, and then another process at time 3 from 0, 1, 2, 3. Right, now we are in time 3. There is another process that comes at arrival time 3. Now for this, what's the burst time? 5 seconds. Now this process already executed 3 seconds or 2. 2 seconds it has executed. What's the remaining time? 2. The remaining time is 2, and the remaining here it is actually 5. So which one I will continue? With this itself. So this will get over at what time? It has started its execution in 1, and the total burst time for process P2 is 4 seconds. So it will execute until time 5. So P2 will now complete its execution. Okay. But by the time I have selected which one to execute and which one not to consider, what will happen for this first process that has started execution? He should feel bad. He may feel bad, right? Of course, he is feeling bad. We can all see that. But he will be the first one waiting in the ready queue. I have pushed all the 3 processes aside. Out of all the 3 processes, the first one that I have pushed will be waiting in the ready queue first, and the second one I have pushed will be waiting in the second, and the third one I have pushed will be waiting third. So it will be working in the form of a circular queue. The one that has got executed, of course, if it terminates, it will go out of the queue itself. It has nothing to do left in the ready queue, right? It has completed its execution successfully and happy. You can also see that in the Sikumar's face. Right? But the other jobs that has been preempted in between during the execution, the one that has got preempted first will just wait in the ready queue. The one that got preempted second will be waiting in the second. And now I will be continuing with what? Now we are in time 5. Yes or no? Now we are in time 5. I am going to continue the job with process. Yes. P4, which is actually P2 is what got over, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, with 4 seconds. And now P4.
Since it is the shortest time, the P4 will take.
Okay. Now the thing to be considered is very good. What is the thing? What's the time left out for this job? Though it is now ready queue concept you got, right? Which one will be ready in the? Which one will be waiting in the ready queue in which order? Right. Now what's the time left for this process?
7.
Totally it is 8. Out of that,
1 second.
1 he has got executed. The remaining time is 7. Now consider the shortest job in the ready queue. 7 for this process and 8 for this process and 4 for this process. 4 or 5? 4 for this process. So which one I will select?
4.
The one that is shortest. 4 or 5? It has not executed actually. It will be totally what? 5. So I will be selecting only this process. That is why you can see here process 4 that will continue its execution from time 5. At time 5, do I need to check is there any process still coming? As of now with this example, there is no other process. So my only job is to check the shortest job that a process have out of all the process in the ready queue. Which is the shortest one? This process P4. What's the time left out? 5. So from 5 to 10, this process will get complete its execution. And then from 10, now I am in 10, I will see what are the other processes that are remaining. 3 and 1, and it is having some 7 seconds left out, and it is having some 8 seconds left out. So which one to be executed now? The one with the shortest remaining time first. The remaining time shortest for this process only. So I will execute this process for 7 seconds. That's why you can see here 10 to 7, that is 17. Process 1 also have got successfully completed its execution. And then what's the only remaining process? Only we have one process and its execution burst time left out is 9 or 8. Burst time is 9. What is remaining? Is it fully as it is, or it has just completed any 1 second at least? It has still not got admitted by the CPU. From the beginning you can see that P3 is not at all got into the scheduling. Which means all the time is what? Remaining. No problem. I am free now. There is no other process. So I will execute this process. Whatever may be the time. I don't need to compare with any other process. So those 9 seconds will be allocated for this process and it will complete its execution.